right, we are under a weather alert this evening. Live look over Indianapolis on this Black Friday. Beautiful sunset. It's a cold night tonight.
Sure is.
We have more to talk about.
Cold and quiet tonight. No issues for the near term, but late tonight, tomorrow, that snow is going to come on in. So let's get into our discussion for the rest of this long holiday weekend. What do we have in store? How about 30s for temperatures here? Now, our warmest tomorrow, that 35, is likely going to be around midnight. We will be warming all day long, and then temperatures slowly falling Sunday. We're going to have some gusty wind. Snow develops tomorrow, a little bit of a mix thrown in there, and then the precip ends on Sunday. So some pretty active weather here. As we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, south of I-70, a winter weather advisory from Indianapolis north, a winter storm warning. This is for late tonight and through tomorrow into our Sunday. The higher end totals across northern Indiana, lesser amounts across the southern part of the state. We'll break this down in just a split second, but that's the general breakdown. If you're going south, not as much snow. Farther north, some heavier amounts of snow as the system cranks on up here. And if you're going downtown for that Bulls and Pacers game tomorrow night at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, we could have some issues here with accumulating snow, some slushy accumulation on the highways here. We anticipate some travel issues around central Indiana as the system comes on in here during the day, Saturday, and of course tomorrow night. You can see that snow out there near Des Moines, Iowa. That is what is headed our way. So let's talk snowfall totals here as we go through the course of this event. And no major changes from what we showed you yesterday. So in this blue right here, along I-70, about 2 to 4 plus or minus. You get north, there's going to be 4, 6, maybe 7 or 8 up here near Lafayette, Kokomo, and north. Higher in totals across northern Indiana. South of Bloomington and Columbus, we may be lucky to get maybe an inch or two. And across the far south, less than an inch. And the wild card will be how fast the snow switches over to a mix or a cold rain. Now, in the metro area, northwestern Boone County, you could be 5 or 6, and southeastern Shelby County, maybe 1 or 2. So we've got a pretty tight gradient right along I-70 here. That's the way we're thinking right now, and we'll just see how things evolve with this winter storm warning and winter weather advisory in effect. And we start out in the 20s tomorrow. Fairly cloudy, but the snow will start to build on in as temperatures warm up into the low to mid 30s in the afternoon. For the rest of tonight, though, pretty quiet. Here comes some of that snow tomorrow morning out west, and by midday and into the afternoon, this is overspreading the area. Look at this. Now, also watch how it transitions to a mix or some rain south of Indianapolis by late tomorrow afternoon. This is 6 o'clock, and we'll be watching for this warm air to lift back to the north as we go throughout the evening hours. So that will turn the snow over to a mix or a cold rain across our southern areas faster, and it stays snow across the north, and that's why it's going to be a little bit heavier in terms of totals across our northern areas. And we'll switch all of this, or a lot of this, over to some sort of a mix, we think, as temperatures warm up as the system lifts on out. Sunday, mid-30s, and then temperatures start to fall as we get into the afternoon. You probably notice those winds. It's going to be quite gusty here tomorrow and even into our Sunday. Your Morgan & Morgan 7-day forecast, we've got another system we're watching late Monday into Tuesday that could also give rise to some snow accumulations, and we just say chilly for the next 7 days with highs in the 20s and 30s.